Hello, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to nwAno Weekend live broadcast. Like I said, we will have some guests in our midst. Okay, we have Mrs. Gold Anosike. She's in our midst, all the way from Nigeria. And we have Mrs. Yeze Cantel. She is staying here with us in London. And they are here to discuss and enlighten us, elaborate on the discussion we're going to have this evening, which is why do some men let their wives suffer hardship? Why do some men let their wives endure hardship? So, like we normally do every weekend, the number is on the screen. There's a number on the screen +44 9823876 is a number to call to join the program. But before you join the program, I will let you know when to call. Understand? So we will start immediately, and then welcome once more. Welcome, Ms. Cantel.
Thank you.
Welcome, Ms. Gold. Okay, this is nwAno, and there is a program that we do every Friday. So we discuss a random topic. And like I said, the topic we're going to discuss this evening is all about, let's call it about family issues, couples issues, wife and husband issues, boyfriend and girlfriend issues, something like that. It's all about that. So that's what we're going to discuss this evening. Okay. So starting. The thing that we I want to just like give a highlight of what we're gonna do. When some men, you know how it is, Bible said that when a man grows to the extent that he needs to marry, he will marry. And if you get a good wife, he says it's a blessing to you and the family and all that. But there are some men out there. There are some men out there who take advantage of when they get a good woman. They say because Bible already said that yeah, if you get a good woman, it's a blessing. So when you get a good woman, some women that are like, they're hardworking, they want to help in every way. They want to contribute. They want to make sure that the house is in order. They work hard just because the lady in question or the wife in question supports her husband to make sure that everything is taken care of in the house, everything is in order. She supports her husband to provide for the children. She supports her husband to make food, just make everything to be in order. So when that lady, she's in that situation, she's hardworking. She goes out in the morning, she come back, she work and make sure that she pays house rent. Maybe the husband is not really doing something at that moment, or maybe the husband lost a job, or maybe the husband is struggling a bit. So the lady, she just take over the mantle of that leadership to make sure that she provide for the family. She goes to in the morning, she paid house rent, she paid the school children's school fees, she pays she makes sure that everything is fine. So because of that, the man, some of them they become relaxed. They don't want to maybe take control to become that man as the head of the family. Understand? So that's what we're discussing. Why is it some men? Why do they do that in a relationship? Why? Okay.
Well, this kind of thing, in my own mind, it cuts across two ways or many. It has so many different facets to it. You see, let's look at, in the first instance, when a man married a woman, or when a woman agreed to marry a husband or her man.
Mm.
You ask yourself, why did she marry this man? Obviously, I doubt if there are many women that would be ready to marry a man ab initio without any any income, any money coming into the family.
Okay.
I don't think there is a woman that would want to do that. So I think that before a woman marries a man, there must have been some element of provision. The man must have been providing at the first instance. Like you rightly said, maybe along the line something went wrong and the man doesn't have the job anymore.
Okay.
So the woman takes over and she starts taking care of the family in every each way she can. Now, what happens is that, in my understanding and my own opinion, some of these men would notice that, oh, this woman can actually do this much. And the next thing you will see is that the man will just have a back attitude. He is no longer making efforts to go and look for the job. He is no longer making effort to try to get the family together, taking care of school fees, taking care of house rent. I would really think that a man who does that, who has no sickness of some sort that is putting him down, he is an able, well-to-do man physically, but he doesn't want to get up and go. In my opinion, I think that man is just a very selfish man. I have a lot to say about this, but let me ask my co-speaker here. Let's hear what she thinks about it.
Sometimes those men, as they are seeing that their wife are helping them, they went out and make friends. Their friends, that's those who are not doing anything, start playing draft story. They can stay there till evening, they come back in the house. No, it's not good. And it makes that woman, the love he have to the husband will start going down because of the heavy load the woman is carrying, the husband's responsibility and her own responsibility. It used to bring some hatred will start coming.
Okay. All right. So what I understand you guys are saying is that they because the lady in question, because the wife, she's hardworking and she's someone that maybe she loved the husband. Okay, let put it like that. She loved the husband and she wants to make sure that the husband is okay. She provide and she work hard to support the husband. And some men, like what you said, you say some men they take advantage of that. And once they take advantage of that, you say that that man is wicked. Is that what you just used?
Yeah, I think
The man is they cannot
it's
that
a
kind of
very
man is
selfish man.
is very selfish.
Yes.
Something like that. And
The wicked character.
yes, and then you said that the love the woman have for the husband will go down because it's normally is the man supposed to be the head.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the one that provide for the family. And when he's not taking his position, so that love and everything is coming down. You can understand.
It's not as if the love is just going down immediately.
Okay.
You see, women are very resilient. Women can endure. They can take in a lot, especially when a woman genuinely loves a man. Don't forget there are women who will marry you because you have money.
Yeah.
They have decided that this man is my meal ticket. There are women like that.
Yes.
So when the man has the money and eventually the money is no longer there, immediately that particular type of woman wouldn't even last one day. She would just keep reminding the man,
You see, I'm not here to suffer.
Yes,
I'm
I'm not going to
to
take
suffer.
this. You know, I didn't marry you to suffer. And, you know,
this is not what you promised me. I
thank you.
understand. Yeah.
But the woman that loves a man genuinely, she would stay.
She would stay.
And she would work hard to put the family together.
Okay.
You see, because it is always the woman that can put a family together. I'm not saying there are no men that love to be family men. There are equally some men who would put family together, even though their wives are here and there. But that particular woman that loves to take care of the home will continue to do it.
Okay.
But at a stage, she will start feeling that, especially if the man is not making the effort. You will know when a man is making an effort to change situation. This guy is the man I respected. I love him. He is the king of this home. And all of a sudden, he is no longer. And when he is no longer the king, the provider, the be it all, the woman would start feeling very bad. And she would try to encourage you. But some men are very incorrigible. And that's true.
Okay.
They don't like it. What do you think?
You know, in such a thing, it's not good. It's not a good character to a man, because such character will bring many things in the family. If the woman is not a real child of God, it makes them to look outside, to look for a helper. Because I have met one woman. The woman is telling me that the husband is not helping in the family. The man left everything, all the burdens. It makes her to go outside and look for a person to help him. That man, he is the one who gives that chance. A man has a responsibility for his family and the wife and children. If the man left that responsibility, the man is not good anyway.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because you've really hit the point. Because that kind of attitude from the man can bring instability in a family.
Okay.
Like my friend here said, if the woman is not a solid, God-fearing, virtuous woman,
all right,
she is bound to
cheat on her.
She's bound to stream
and move aside, looking outside, looking for men that will help her.
Looking for somebody to help her, and you know, the weakness in her will start surfacing. Whereas if the husband was doing what he should be doing, that side of that woman would have been sheltered.
Okay.
Because everybody has a weakness, really. We all are weak. But sometimes circumstance will not allow the weakness to surface because the circumstance is very solid.
Yeah.
So when you are living in a very solid circumstance, stable home, that weakness is subdued.
Okay.
So going back to your question, why do the men do this? It boils down to a man being selfish and wicked.
Being selfish and wicked?
Yes.
Okay.
Because to me, I believe a man who would do this, allowing the woman to get up in the morning, tidy the house, like my good friend here said, the man will go out and
play with his
mates
mates
in the morning, in the evening, he comes home,
looking for food to
he
eat.
demands food from the wife,
Mm.
and if the food is not coming, in fact, some of them, we have the effrontery of saying to the woman, "Is this what you have given me?
Yes.
Where is the meat? Only one meat."
Sometimes he start beating
The wife. They start
Yes.
beating the wife.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. All right. I understand that. Hello, viewers. The line is open now. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. The line is free now. You can call if you have any question or something that you want to ask our guest. You can call. The number is on the screen. So you call, then ask your question. They will give us a feedback. Okay. But before that, I will say something. When you hear sometimes when you hear a woman complaining that her husband or her partner is maltreating her, doesn't want to help in anything in the house, he doesn't contribute in any bills, like you guys said, he's not paying for children's school fees, he doesn't give the wife money for food or something. I normally ask, is it because maybe the man changed because of the way the woman ask? Because sometimes there are some women, though the husband might have difficulties, but they will not notice that. They will not know how to ask the man, okay. And once the man say to the man, okay, you are just like you are lazy or blah blah blah, something like that, and the man got angry. And now when he's angry, he will say to himself, okay, if it's the way you want to talk to me, I'm not going to give you any money again. Anything you want to do. So they will not give money. They will not give them anything again. They start misbehaving the way. So I want to ask is it because of maybe the man change because of the way the wife ask or the way the wife behave? Does it happen like that sometimes?
It's not change, the man was doing something before. That thing or business, there's no money again to carry his business. The woman trying to cover up everything. Because of the woman is industrious, the man relax. He's not making effort, as my partner said it first. No, that's the problem. He's not making no effort again. When he goes out, when he come in, he cannot give anything. Some men, when they are in that condition, they used to go for job outside. They work for job. When they come back, 2003, they say, what they are calling their wife.
Yes.
They say that use this and help.
And manage.
When the man is doing that, the woman will be happy.
It helps the woman, and like you said, yes, I quite agree with you in a way. Sometimes manner of approach can equally upset people. If you see, the thing is, men don't talk. Men do not talk. Am I going to cut open your head or your mind to go in to know what is bothering you? Yes, you've lost your job, or your business is not doing well, or things are difficult. But if you don't discuss it with me as your wife, your partner, how am I supposed to know what's going on?
What if I understand, but sometimes a man can let the wife know that things are not working well, things are not hard.
Yes.
And remember, some women is when things, it's not only women, even men, when there is hardship, you see someone's real character.
Yep.
Okay, so when it's like that, then the person that you'll be surprised that it's not this kind of person that you're seeing every day. They will start misbehaving and start like talking back to the man and all that. So I would just try and ask if does he think that is this the woman's fault that her husband stopped helping out due to how she talks to him?
That is why we said at the beginning that a woman who married a man because of wealth,
Mm.
because the man is a meal ticket.
Yeah,
When this type of situation
she cannot
comes,
endure it.
she won't endure it.
Yes, yes.
Within the month, you will know.
Mhm.
Within the month, you will know.
Even
But-
it makes some of them to quit from the marriage.
exactly.
Some of those
Women,
yeah,
they will not stay.
they will
No,
not stay.
they will go.
They will go.
Mm.
Because that is, some of them will tell you blatantly, I did not marry you to suffer.
To suffer.
This is not why. You knew who I was when you married me.
Yeah.
You knew me very well.
Mm.
You know I cannot take this type of life. But the man is compressing all that is going on in his mind,
Mhm.
in his heart, and then to have a woman that is talking to him in this manner
Yeah.
will also add to depression.
Depression and add to
But-
his anger and
Yes,
everything.
but
Something like yeah.
what we are saying here
Mm.
as women
Mm.
is when a man marries a woman,
Mhm.
at the beginning,
Mm.
there is, like I said, there is no woman that will marry. I won't.
Okay.
I don't know unless I am. It's a desperate woman that would want to marry a man that has nothing,
Mhm.
and you decide, okay, I'm going to take care of him. That is a different matter.
Okay. So
And-
already know that before from the beginning.
Yes.
So you already this is just like
yes, because
you shouldn't complain about it. in
I
future.
don't believe
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
believe in
Yes.
he will change. I do not believe in that. Nobody can change. When you see me the way I am, you marry me. Don't marry me thinking that I will change,
Mhm.
because I am not going to change.
Yeah.
So the woman who marries a man like that
Mhm.
shouldn't complain.
Shouldn't complain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of them will bring their husband to their business.
Mhm.
Okay. They will introduce their husband to the
Yes,
business.
yes,
Let's show
yes.
them everything. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
But when you are the breadwinner and all of a sudden things are no longer going well,
Mm.
okay, even let's assume that things are still going well.
Mm.
You have the money, but you don't want to give it to me because you feel, because it does happen, you
Yes.
feel that I am working and I am making money in my workplace.
Yes.
So you decide that
Not to
you,
give it money anymore.
yes, let
Mhm.
me use the money to take care of the house. Let me use the money to take care of the children, pay the children's school fees for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Or maybe the man is even looking outside, keeping a side chick.
Yeah.
And now, me,
Mm.
the wife
Mm.
who goes to work,
Mm.
I am now the breadwinner, the caretaker, looking after the house.
So why
And-
he uses his own money to
Thank you.
have
he's-
good time outside. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, what do you expect me to do? I can do it for but a time, then I will stop. And I will ask you to man up.
Mhm.
If you don't want to man up,
It's a problem.
then we have to readdress this whole situation.
Okay. All right. Like I said earlier, the line is open. You guys can, if you want to have any question or you have anything to contribute to the program, you can just call. The number is on the screen. Let me put the number again: +44 744 982 3876. It's a WhatsApp call. Just call, understand, then you can ask your question or you can contribute to the program. The question we're asking is, why do men leave their wives to suffer hardship? Why do some men leave their wife to endure hardship? So, in summary, what we are talking about, some men that they just neglect their wife. They allow their wife to carry all the burden in the house. The wife pay house bill, pay for the children's school fees, she just take everything. She bring the money for food. She prepare the food. She will be the one to go to work and come back. She will prepare for everything. Why the man will just go without doing nothing. Okay, we're having our first caller. Yeah, hello, Sir Johnson.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Johnson calling from Nigeria.
Hello, Johnson.
Thank you.
I love your topic today because it's a general topic.
Okay.
So based on what you said, the reason why men allow their women to suffer. It's a general issue. There are some points I lay down. The general one is lack of money can cause it, No, lack of money is a general issue, but let me just emphasize on a average class, the people that has the money. What will make them not to, what will make them to allow their wife to suffer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting me? One, I mentioned when a man marry a woman that is not his choice or her choice. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
When your parents decide a woman that you will marry,
okay,
when you don't want to marry such person, maybe you want to marry based on parents' advice or whatever,
the pressure.
it can lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can lead a man to not giving the person fully attention. You can allow the person to suffer or do anything. And another one is when you marry a nagging type, a woman that cannot give a man respect. When you don't give a respect, when you don't recognize your husband, when you are too materialistic, you like material things. Maybe you compare yourself with other women. You cannot be contented with what your husband gives you. That should be another point, I hope I'm communicating.
Yeah.
So another one is when there is no agreement. Maybe your husband is telling you, see, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Maybe the woman don't want. Maybe you feel that one you say is the most important thing, or the one you say that will carry out. Those things can make a man to neglect that woman and leave her to suffer. Another point is when there is no love. They say love supersedes everything. When there is no love in the marriage, it can cause the man to allow the wife to suffer. And another thing, when the woman cheats his husband, do you know that? It can make that man to allow the woman to suffer. So I believe I have many points, but let's just look into this one so that other people can contribute. So all these things can make some men allow their women to suffer.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnson. Yeah, he made 5 points.
Yes.
The first one was if there's a pressure from the parents for the man to marry the woman.
When you don't marry your choice, when you don't marry the woman you love, or under pressure of the family, can cause it.
All right. So I think he said about if you marry someone that he doesn't love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said about when there's no
agreement.
lack of money, if there's no money,
Yeah.
the man doesn't have money, and two, if the woman cheated on the wife or cheated on the husband or something.
And when the woman runs her mouth.
Okay, when the woman doesn't respect the husband.
And the nagging type, maybe your husband say, let's do it like this, he say it's like this, or the woman say, whatever I say in the family must stand.
Yeah.
He doesn't give the man respect and there's no agreement.
Yeah.
All these things can lead or cause it,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think let's deal with, there is one particular point you raised which I would like to say something about. You
Okay.
see, when agreed that some parents insist,
Yeah.
on um
Their daughter.
Their son to marry.
insisting on their son to marry a particular person, and
Yeah.
that always brings problem into a family,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the man would say no and the parents will insist. However,
Yeah.
I would think that if a man eventually agrees with his parents, then the onus is on the man to take care of that
Take
woman,
care of that woman. Yes. Okay.
because you agreed to
Because
it
Just
you agree under duress or to make peace
with
reign in the family,
your
because
parents, not with the
let me,
girl.
maybe you have the one you want to marry.
Yes.
Maybe your parents don't want that person. They want, this family issue. My friend, all these things. They want your daughter to marry such person. Maybe you try. They did not concur with you. They will say you must do, unless you don't want peace to reign. Under that duress, under that pressure, you may say, okay, let me just give. Maybe they will tell you with time, you are queen with the lady. On the process, maybe, if there is no love, the agreement must not be there.
No.
And there's some character the girl can be portraying.
What's his name again?
Bringing
Johnson?
out,
yeah,
which,
just
Yeah, Johnson.
yeah, ma.
Yes. The what you are saying makes sense. However, it is not the girl that should suffer.
yeah.
It isn't. It's wrong for you to please your husband, your
family.
parents, and then you turn around to suffer somebody else's
Daughter.
child. It's not fair.
Yeah.
No, that bit. That is why I said I would like to deal with that one. That one would not be right at all, because what you have done is to agree with your parents, to make peace with them, to to smoothen the whole thing, sweeping the main problem under the carpet. You see, because it is now somebody else's child that you have decided to suffer. It's not right.
Yeah, that what we are saying. We have many cases like that. Understand? Because one, when you agree on your parents' demand, mind you that you are not living with your parents, you are going to live with the girl. So in this issue, our advice many of the parents to allow their children to make their choices, because all these things ruin marriages. When a mother wants his or her daughter to go for their own desire, not the person's desire, it brings a lot of problem. Because one, that love may not be there. The guy is just doing it. They say when two elephants is fighting, it's the grass that suffers.
Absolutely.
Because you want to please, because mind you that you don't like the girl. Maybe if you agree, some men will say, let me use my characters or my attitude to chase the girl away. Because whatever you see in the marriage, you are not going to stay. You will go. So such scenario or such ideas bring a lot of problem in the family. I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Yes. The only advice I would give in a situation like this is for the man to call the woman and tell the woman exactly how he feels, and say to the woman, listen, it is my parents that are forcing this whole thing, but I don't want it because I already have somebody I want to marry.
Yeah.
Now, if you do that, and the girl, because I agree, some girls will insist also because your parents want, and they themselves are adamant. They want to be.
You are a queen with the parents of the guy. Maybe you concur with them.
Yes. So it's important that you call the girl and tell the girl exactly where you stand in that particular issue. And if you do that, and you tell the girl, listen, if you insist on this, I am going to obey what my parents are saying, but whatever you get in this marriage, do not complain. Then you've made your stand known to this girl from the beginning. Like you, am I communicating?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
such
Communicating
thing can it
positively.
happen?
Positively.
Yeah.
You
So,
do.
Say, I doubt if this type of thing can happen.
It do happen.
At
yes,
this,
Sometimes.
at
it
this
It do
stage.
does.
happen. Yeah, it
It
still happen. They
does.
just,
It do
I
happen.
understand
It
the
does.
age based on
Yeah, but
social media age we are now,
yes,
but it still happens. It
it
still
is
happening
still
in some families.
happening.
Some families maybe
Insisting
they're
that,
insisting that this is the kind of
my
person
daughter
but
should
not
marry
about
this,
this
and
person and other. It
yeah.
happens. Yeah.
But
Yeah, there are some parents that sees husband or wife for their kids or their sons. It do happen. It do happen. If you open social media now, you see breaking homes, all these things. When you begin to analyze or look at it, you see that all these things, when there is no love, when there is no understanding, when there is no agreement, all these things can bring a lot of damages in a home.
another thing you another thing you said is about a woman who nags,
Okay.
Yeah.
a nagging wife.
Yes.
I don't think anybody
Too much
likes.
of
Just just can you just allow them to let me just analyze what all the stuff you
okay,
just
okay. Let me
yeah
allow them to let
yeah
me allow them to talk.
analyze a
Mommy,
bit.
go on.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, go on.
I don't think anybody likes a nagging woman. Nobody.
Okay.
Even a woman
Okay.
who is on the side listening in
Mhm.
wouldn't like it either.
Okay.
However, women are very easy to deal with. You may say because I'm a woman, that's why I'm saying this.
You know,
That
mommy, when this issue occur now, when a woman is the breadwinner in the house, you know, when a woman is a breadwinner in the house, you see those things. We are trying to clear what will bring all these things. That's why this program is on, so that people over there they can know. And you know, marriage is for matured men. When you are not matured, when you cannot accommodate, when you cannot relate, you cannot go into marriage.
Okay.
So all these things are the rules, are the criteria that qualify you. But I don't see the reason why a man can go to another person's house and collect the daughter or the child and start suffering the person. It's not wise. It's not good. But we are trying to pinpoint all these things that can cause all these things, so that it's a lecture that you people are giving us, so that we can know and learn and put it in practice.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said at the beginning, I said that sometimes before you know someone's character is when the person when the
when
person
they are
is
the shachi.
when the person is in charge and that the other person is hard, and maybe like when there is hardship. When, for example, when the man doesn't have any money, or when the woman has
Women don't like to bring out their own money.
no, they don't want to bring women don't like to bring out their own money. Understand? So, but
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that's what we're
They don't have
discussing.
money all the time.
But it's a nature something
Yes.
anyway.
Yes,
It's
but
a nature something.
Yeah.
You know, God makes woman to be a helper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you
the
hear
thing.
that? A helper,
Yeah.
not the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Right.
a woman
That's what
will
we are
help you
saying.
for a certain period,
Yes.
and when she finds out that the man is now laid back, you want me to continue as the head? The woman
Problem will come.
She doesn't like that, and that is when the trouble will set in.
Yeah, but you are
Welcome,
right,
Baba.
man. That's why when I started, I clarified them into two. You know, you have the one that doesn't have. The woman will know that my husband don't have anything. Maybe you call those men, if I use that word, they are lazy or whatever, whatever. Because a man supposed to, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they are lazy because a man supposed to provide for the family. But what I'm trying to narrate now is the one that's comfortable. When you see a man that is comfortable, maybe he's a working class man. start nagging or start maltreating her wife for no. There are some reasons why
Yeah.
the man. The reasons is what I'm saying now. When a man when there is no agreement, nagging, you feel that you are on top, you don't listen to your husband. Maybe you bring another family to compare with your own family. All those things can make a man say, okay, you feel that you're on top. Let me allow you behave anyhow. All those things. That's the
That's true.
problem, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, someone put
You're
on the,
welcome.
someone put on the comment. He said some women really support their husband in everything, in every activities.
Mhm.
Yeah, so okay.
Those are the
There's
real,
yeah, that
genuine women.
yeah, that the person is referring to when Johnson said that women when a man doesn't have money, some women they start misbehaving. So she just put a comment there. Okay, like I said,
It's not this. This issue. We're supposed to hit the hammer at the nail to
okay.
narrate or let us know the key points, all these things that can bring a problem to the home.
All right, Johnson. Yeah, okay. Then now let's just
Yeah.
try and see if other people gonna call. Yeah,
Yeah,
while we're analyzing on your
go.
option.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Go on.
Thank
I love
you.
your program.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
love your program.
Thank you
Thank
so
More
you.
much.
grace to
So,
Ebo.
thank
Thank you.
you.
Okay, so he made mention of a lot of things. I understand where you're coming from. He's talking as a man. So there's a way men we think most times, especially ego.
Mm. When your
Men
ego
men
is bruised.
men don't play with their ego,
Mm.
no matter how, no matter what, no matter even if the man is blind or if he doesn't have money, he's nobody. Don't touch their ego. Understand? So once you touch a man's ego, that's what the problem is. Understand? But I know a lot of points, a lot of points that you pointed here. People most times, but the one I want to maybe look into more when he said that if you marry someone that you don't love, how can you marry someone that you don't love?
Exactly.
You can't just before you marry. It's a lot of if it's like
It's
a
not.
boyfriend, if it's a boyfriend girlfriend issues, if you are still in a relationship, some they can that's a different thing. But before you wake up and say that you want to get married, you can't just decide that.
Well, it's a man thing, really, because some men can go into a woman even though they don't love her. I don't understand how the men do it, but and when the woman gets pregnant,
Mm.
some men are very honorable
Okay.
because the woman is now pregnant.
Uh-huh.
He feels he cannot leave the woman in a lurch.
Okay.
He feels there is the need for him to do the honor.
Just marry because she's
I'm
pregnant.
married the
Okay.
girl. So this is where you can marry without loving somebody,
Uh-huh.
But I always say there must have been something that pushed you
Before to even
to
to
go
like
to
to go to
into
this
her.
woman. Yeah.
There must have been something. So
There must be a feelings in there.
why don't you hold on to that? Because in this day and age, it's not like in the days gone by when people can get someone's child in a family way, and you think I can give her money to go and do away with the child. Girls have wisen up. They don't.
They don't.
They don't want to do that anymore. So no man should want to go into a woman with his eyes closed. You should open your eyes and know exactly what you're doing. Peradventure, something accidentally happens.
Okay. Then you stay in there.
Exactly.
Okay. What do you have to say? Okay. So what another thing is he pointed out as well. He said that if the man if there's lack of money, if there's hardship in the family. Understand? So I want us to emphasize on that a lot, because most times a man, you when you are just a bachelor, you are doing well. You have a good job, you have a car, you have your house or something, and you decided that it's time for you to get married. Then you get married. I don't want to use that word, but there are some women that when they come into your house or when they come into your home, within a couple of years, you start having hardship. Things will turn around.
Yeah.
Understand? So some people might say that maybe the woman comes with a bad attitude or bad luck or something like that. Hello, welcome to nwAno. Hello, yeah. Yeah, go on. Can hear you.
Hello. I just like to contribute to the program.
Okay.
My name is Baba Jide.
Okay, bye bye. All
Um,
right.
Mr. John, you are doing a great work,
Thank you.
and I really appreciate your program because you are putting more light into what is affecting many homes. Should I continue?
Yeah, go on. Yes, you're listening.
Yeah, you're putting more light into what is affecting many homes. Because if a man doesn't have a wife, a man is not complete.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And according to the Bible makes us to understand that any man that has a good wife see the good side of God.
Mm-hmm.
But in regard to the question, this topic, I would like to say that marriage are for the men, not for the boys.
Okay.
Because this is a university that if you want to go into, you can't come out with first class honor. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So why some men, from my own experience, because I've been married for 18 years now, you
Okay.
understand? From my own experience,
Congratulations.
Say
why
congratulations.
some why some men
Mm-hmm.
face hardship and dropping their wife because we can't face the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Because women, they are weaker vessel according to the Bible. They like to know everything.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said from your program, because that is our own life, this ego of a man,
Mm-hmm.
that why would my wife know all my life, my secret, what is going on in my life? No, woman does not want to know everything, but you need to communicate with your wife. You need to carry your wife along.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You need to communicate with them, to speak with them. And I really appreciate our mothers because they are in this business for many years. They understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I would just beg them to put more light into it, just to beg our women that are married and for those that are looking onto the eyes of God for husband,
Mm-hmm.
that they should be patient with their man. Because we men, we are just like a little boy. I'm sorry to say this, but that is the fact. You understand? Women are more wiser than men. You know, we men, we don't take things important. You know, sometimes we look something that we need to carry our woman along. We just believe that it's less important. And this is the thing that has been affecting many homes. So we just want our mothers to please educate our young ladies in the house that they should be patient, even though they want to speak to their husband, not in harsh tone. And God will continue to be with every one of us. Thank you, Mr. John. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Baba. Thank you
Thank you, Baba.
for calling. Yeah. So he was just pointing at the same thing Johnson said at the beginning. He said when women wants to talk to their husband, they should know how to talk. I remember when I said as well, if it's the fault of the woman eh, that their husband changed or start misbehaving because of the way they talk or the way they communicate to their husband. So, and he's just this pointed at the same thing again as well. You know, so that's why I want to try to figure out what What they're gonna say?
Okay. It's good to a woman to be humble to their husband. A humble character to a man makes that man to love her wife more.
Uh,
Yeah, when the wife respects his husband,
uh,
if money is there, it's not there. You're showing the man respect.
uh,
It makes men to be happy.
okay.
Yes. With if there is some ladies, they respect their husband because of money.
Okay.
If the money is not there,
Anymore.
no more, they will not respect the man. They can talk to the man anyhow. It's not good.
Okay.
Uh,
So the same thing we just saying that once some people really, when you really know their real character, is when there is a little bit of hardship or there's a little bit of difficulty. Or maybe when you are even, it's not only in relationship, it happens with friends as well. There are some friends that you have as well that at the end of the day, is only when you are in problem that you understand the kind of people they are. Maybe you need their help that time, you not see them because you're in hardship. So in a relationship as well, in a family, in a couple, when the man doesn't have the money anymore, maybe he having problem. He was sacked at work. He went to maybe his business is not going anymore. His shop is not, the goods that he has is not, people are not buying. Maybe he made a mistake to import wrong goods. The money is going, there's nothing. He's having that problem. The women they're supposed to support and know how to talk to.
Yeah,
the
there's
man.
something I want to say. You see, during the days gone by, with our mothers, not to talk of myself even, things were looked differently. But in today's world, many women are equally going to work, just like their husbands. In my day, I think my generation may have been the last of that particular generation that would not go to work, and the husband will go and bring the bacon and egg and put on the table. But today's women, because of high standard of living, everybody wants to live well. The women go to work, and there is also education. A lot of girls are equally well read, so much so that a lot of them maintain their father's name.
Yeah.
Because in the days gone by, women used to just answer their husband's name.
Husband,
But
yeah.
today's women, they are answering double barrel name. Their father's name.
They
and
keep their name.
husband.
They keep their
Yes.
name. Then they can add their.
So it's no longer a time when a male child is more important than a woman.
Okay.
In fact, a whole lot of people have noticed that your son is your child until he picks a woman.
Yeah.
When your son gets married, all his attention and love is now divided, and majority of it is faced to the wife's family. Unless if you are very lucky to get a wife that can balance the two.
Yeah.
Remind you that you have a mother. So you have to take care of your mom. Otherwise, some girls, they just don't care.
Yeah.
It's just their
Their
own
own
parents,
side.
their own family they know. So respect in that sense is reciprocal. The man respects the woman respects the man. The family will forge ahead, and the two can agree to meet in a way.
In the middle.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the line is free. Call nwAno now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. The line is free. You can just call Want to question any contribution to the program? The line is free. Yeah, what we're discussing, we're talking about why do some men let their wives endure hardship? Why do some men let their wives suffer? You can say, why do some men let their wife, endure? I don't know how to like put it. Some like what they said here. Some men in the morning, they wake up, they will leave the house. Sometimes they will not tell their wife that they've lost their job. They will not tell their wife that their business is no more. But they will just take a shower in the morning, they will bath, take a shower, proper eat, then they will leave as if they are going somewhere. Why they are not doing anything? They will just go hang out with some men, other people, or go to some place they're selling newspapers. They'll stay there and read the newspaper and play, go around and go just come back in later in the evening. Then when the wife asks them, what did you bring? Nothing. They just give any flimsy excuses and nothing. They're not bringing anything at home. But they are not honest. They don't want to tell their wife what is really the situation they are passing through. Understand? And because of that, they are suffering their wife the same at the same time because they are not honest. They are not truthful. When a man loses his job, I think he's supposed to
Let the wife
He's
know.
supposed to let the wife know. He's supposed to let the family know.
And they
That's
should
something
sit
like
down
that.
and talk about it.
You know, so something like that is not supposed to. It happens most times. You see, because I understand how they do. Maybe the person is shy or he doesn't know how to be in that
It
situation.
goes back to ego.
And all that. He doesn't want the wife to know that he has nothing to do. And two, maybe she is not the kind of person, maybe she cannot relate.
Because some of us women, we can also be very, very, very pedantic and stubborn. When your husband tells you he doesn't have a job or his job is gone, instead of sympathizing with the man, you start asking him, what did you do? What have you done? Why did they sack you? Did they sack ABC? It's only you they have to make redundant. It's only you they have to sack. You see, that is what I've been telling you in this house. The way you behave, the way you treat me and the children. These are some of the reasons why the man may not want to tell the wife, because he doesn't want the wife to have a go at him. So my advice to some of us women is equally, my mom used to say to me, when your husband is huffing up, go and take water and put it in your mouth. Don't swallow it. By so doing, you will not answer back. So it's also very important that some of us women, we should learn not to answer back at every single thing the man says.
Learn how to be silent sometimes.
Yes, but that is a woman for you, isn't it? I don't know how that can be, but that's how God made it, I believe.
It's difficult.
So the men have to also have patience with the women.
Okay. Wow. So put water in the mouth. So
Yes.
you know to help the person will not say.
Don't swallow,
don't swallow the water. You don't swallow.
Once you have water in your mouth, you can't talk.
Okay. Wow. Wow. I learned something today. That's great. So the line, like I said, the line is open. You can call and contribute to the program. Understand? When there's something else as what I wanted to point into it. There's a time I remembered, I think when I was a bit in my teenage years, I remember one of that was a man anyway. The son traveled abroad. Before the son traveled, the boy was trying to get some money, really money for the visa and everything. So he asked the dad that he wants to leave. The dad was like, "No, you're not going anywhere. I told you to go to school. If you say you are not going to school, no money from me. I will not give you a finding. I will not give you any money." You understand? And even if you travel, wherever you want to go to, don't give me any money. Don't send any money to me. I will not eat your money. I don't want it. All I want is for you to go to school. But this guy knows that he cannot cope in school. He want to travel abroad. He want to go and hustle with other guys and all that. So when he said something like that, the mom rallied around. She rallied around and just like borrow some money and everything and sponsored this guy to travel abroad. So when he went abroad, now he start making money, sending money. Within years that he make money, send some cars and everything. Can you believe that the dad didn't eat the money? He died. He, I'm telling you, when he's now this boy is comfortable, he send the money and everything for the dad to enjoy the money. The man just died. He just died just like that. Understand? But most times when people, it's part of what we discuss in here. Sometimes like really when you say, when you speak, when you talk, some men sometimes they do that. Some women as well. Maybe they will tell you, if you whatever you're doing, don't give me. I don't want your money. I don't want that. But they're prophesying that. They're saying that.
What you say.
Yeah, they're saying or something like that and everything. So I know this guy. I know when the dad died, I was still back on there. Understand? So it's part of that. That's what really happened at that point. Understand? So I just want us to point out that some men, they do that. They will tell the wife, like, whatever, get your money, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Don't give me.
Yes, but it is the wife's duty to try to pacify the husband and convince him.
Some men are strong.
Yes, but the woman should try and convince the man, or even if the man would still say, I won't give the money, let the woman try to convince the husband that she will find the money. Please. You see, because it is very important that family work together. It's like when a man is saying to a child, don't do this, and the mother will say, oh, leave this child alone. No, that is very wrong. The parents, two of them should join hands together and speak in one voice. Whether it's right or wrong, speak in one voice. Then, in the privacy of your home, you can then talk to each other and say, we should have dealt with it this way. The way you handled it is wrong or right, or, and this is where submissiveness comes in. Sometimes the woman has a good point. The man should listen. Sometimes the man is making a good point. The woman should listen. It's not easy. Actually, it is only the grandparents that have gotten the opportunity of being a parent the second time.
Yeah.
There is no school where you can go and get a degree of becoming a parent.
Yeah, but I understand it. This is something that most times people, we neglect this a lot. It might be vice versa. You get me? So, for example, the woman, maybe she might be the one that is in hardship. She might be the one, like, she working, making money before, and she making more money than the husband. But because now maybe she lost her job or something happened, then
family is suffering.
Yes, family is suffering, and the man too might not want to help. It can happen to both parties, understand? But it's good. I don't know how to put this thing. It's good for somebody to marry. If you get married to someone that can listen, if you guys can communicate to each other, you talk to each other, listen to each other, at least, because if they cannot talk, there's no way you will know each other's mind.
That's a topic for a different day. Yes. Because today we are discussing the woman.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, hello. Welcome to nwAno. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Thank
evening.
you.
Yeah.
I'm Victor,
Hello,
calling from Nigeria.
Hello, Victor. Welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Yeah, as regards to the topic, I think Justin have made all the points I was trying to, hit. But let me just throw more light on one point he forgot.
Okay.
That should be um religion. Yeah, in the case whereby the the woman is a believer, is a core believer, a core Christian, and the husband is an unbeliever. The husband will try to, due to the believer stuff, try to take advantage of the wife. Sometimes he will not bring food to the table, and the wife will try to complain. He'll be like, "I thought you were a believer, blah blah blah. You shouldn't be doing this. I'm a godly person, shouldn't be doing this." And the wife will be like, "Oh, okay, let me adjust." And the church from time didn't support divorce, and the wife will be like try to endure the messy attitudes of the husband to stay to continue with the marriage. Because the Bible, for instance, gave a lot of condition for a couple to divorce. That makes the woman, you know, endure a lot of things. Both the because I'm talking of experience here.
Mm-hmm.
I know of someone, a believer, a woman that the husband maltreats a lot due to her religious activities, like days of church activities. She might kind of skip business and go and pray to God, and the husband will not be happy about it due to that business is where the woman gets their daily bread.
Okay.
So the husband will kind of pick a fight and do all kind of things. So I think religion is
Okay. Is
enough
she
reason.
okay? Is she the woman you're talking about? Is she the breadwinner?
Yeah. Maybe the man lost his job, and is not fit.
Okay.
I'm talking of experience. Yeah, because I know of someone. The man is not healthy enough to work again. It's the wife that is bringing food to the table. So
Okay.
sometimes the woman might, due to her covenant with God and all that, due to her covenant with God and all that, she will try to meet up, skip some business activities to have her fellowship with God in the church. And the husband will be furious upon realizing that, and try to pick a fight with her and um, maltreat her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Can I say something to that?
Yes. Yes.
For me, I would suggest that in a situation like this,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the woman should try and convince her husband any day she has this church fellowship, instead of the husband,
Mm.
since he's no longer working, instead of him sitting at
Yeah.
home, let him go and stay
Yeah.
at the shop. Yeah, let him
Yeah.
go. Let him.
Maybe.
Yeah, let him go to the shop
Maybe.
and stay there whilst the woman goes to her fellowship.
Yeah, I'm talking of in a condition where the condition of the husband is critical, maybe not able to walk,
He cannot. The
and
man is
yeah,
disabled. Or
yeah, 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 yeah.
the man is disabled,
Yeah. So
so because of that, he's a little.
yes,
And the only thing here, what I will say is this: I think what I will just point out there is that sometimes it's frustration. He
yeah,
is frustration. When a man, you are not capable of doing anything. He is like you are just dead. You understand? To you, you are dead already. You
yeah,
understand what I mean? So
yeah,
because of that,
yeah,
he's frustrated. He cannot provide for his
yeah,
family. His wife that he loves is the one doing everything, and she's the one suffering. And because once he's looking at the wife and all this, I think to me, it's making the man to be angry. It's making him to be frustrated, and because that frustration is what is bringing out. And when he's frustrated, is bring out his anger. Sometimes
Yeah.
they will say some things they don't mean. They will say some things out of anger. They will say a lot of things just to, like, make the woman to be angry. And do you understand? So if the woman is angry
Yeah.
and the woman said back to them, they will use that word that woman said. You understand? And use it against the woman and said, yes, you said this to me, that blah blah, just because they cannot do anything because of that. I think that's the only thing I will just point out, that is that frustration. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think
Yeah,
about
you
that.
have a
No,
point.
And it's good to demand to be happy because her wife is a child of God. Because of the word of God, the woman is obeying him, taking care for the family. The woman is not annoyed or angry. The man have to support the woman.
Yes.
It,
And sometimes, like you said, it's not just when you are angry with somebody, it's not just in a negative way. Anger can come, like he said, because the man loves this woman and he is feeling frustrated because he cannot do anything to help.
can provide.
So yes, to provide, and this is not what he wants his wife to do. He is helpless, but he is feeling, oh God, isn't there anything I can do to help this woman? So because of that frustration, he becomes angry and then starts saying things that he doesn't mean.
It doesn't mean, yeah.
So it is also for the woman, as a woman of God, to really be patient with the husband.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor.
But in cases where the husband become vulnerable and uncontrollable, and the woman, a core believer would try to endure a lot of mess from the man just to stay true to the marriage, because God, I think, with my level of knowledge of the Bible, God doesn't support divorce. So the woman will, because of that, endure everything, all the insults, all the trauma, all the drama, and all that from the husband, just to stay in the marriage, to avoid divorce.
If you know this woman, please ask her to always pray for her husband. There is nothing God cannot do. You see, with this anger this man has, if that woman keep crying to God for it, that anger will change.
Yeah, I know of someone.
Pastor, you can say something here.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
That is a young man, some men.
Thank you, Victor.
Some men, they like
Yes,
to
sir. You're
marry
welcome, sir.
a lady has money. When they see a lady, the person is an industrious, making well, have money, they start going for marriage.
Yeah.
But they don't have real love. What they love is that money. Yes. There is a lady who came for counseling in my office. A young man came to her for marriage. The lady is trying. She's doing business. She's an importer. She's doing well. This young man are not doing anything. The lady doesn't know that money is the target of the man.
She should know. The woman is older than the boy.
They are young.
Oh, both of them are young.
But she didn't know that the guy doesn't have anything to do.
She told me that the young man doesn't do
anything, so she knows.
She knows. That's it.
So she
you
should
said
know.
that. You said that already here, so
now,
she knows that already.
She got pregnant. When she put to bed, she released her shop to the husband. The husband used her money and sent his junior brother overs.
Oh my God.
Without telling this woman. And start using money. In short,
becoming the big guy.
Yes. there is a case now. When the lady asked her what is it, she started beating her and drove her out from their flat.
The man
Out.
drove the woman
Yes,
out.
yes.
Hello.
She's in their family house now.
Who is paying the rent?
That woman was paying the rent now.
Ah.
But the man, when she is the one handling those money now, but their case is in the court.
Oh no.
Oh, she handed over things because this is my husband.
Yes, my husband. So that you
Yes.
take because he wasn't doing according
Because
to
she's
that.
put to bed.
Oh, come on.
You see?
All right. See,
So these things cut across two ways.
Yes.
It's not just the
You know,
woman.
some young men, they used to marry a wife because the lady has money.
Mhm.
What do you say about that?
no, but what I will say is, I'm just speaking on men perspective as just like let me just take the lady as my sister. The advice I will give to her.
Yep.
Okay, if a man doesn't have handwork, if he doesn't have anything to do,
Yeah.
he shouldn't come around.
No.
Because sometimes there are some men that you know that yes, this guy maybe he's a graduate, he's still looking for a job.
Mhm.
That's another different thing.
Yeah.
He has a prospect. That's a different ballgame.
Yep.
But he's not a graduate.
Mm-mm.
It's not that he has a shop.
Somewhere.
Maybe something happened. He lost his money. Yes, you know that if I give this person money now, he can start over again. That's a different thing. But someone that doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a handwork, he doesn't do nothing, then all he does is just to come around you. What do you think he's coming for? He's coming for the money.
Yeah, it's the
And
money.
once he come in there, he cannot manage the money. That's a nothing. If a man, if he doesn't have any job, how can he manage the money?
Yes,
if he give him the
that-
money,
mm.
that's a not. So to me, it's not. She made a big mistake.
Yeah.
I understand
A
maybe.
big one.
Yeah, I understand maybe she for you know how women is. She's
Mm.
frustrated. Maybe she need a man by all costs. She just want to get married.
Yeah.
So and she found herself inside that kind of situation, which is very bad because, like what he said that the people don't change.
No.
So it's difficult.
I said people don't change, and I would be surprised if a woman marries somebody like you are saying who has nothing to show. It's not like you were doing something and something happened. You go and you point, that's where I used to work, or that's where my shop used to be. No. Or I passed out of my NYSC only 2-3 years ago. I've been looking for a job.
Yeah.
No.
It's difficult. It's very, very difficult because frustration and lack of patience. If I think it has messed a lot of people up,
Yes.
mostly women.
And
Women
it's
from-
good for ladies before they got married to a man. Yeah, they're supposed to
Check out.
check about that man. What are you doing? What's your business? Yes.
No, they have to find out from people. It's not even asking the man because even if you ask a man,
He will
he will still tell you
stories.
stories. There are
But-
some men that have sweet mouth. They will tell you
But
everything
even
they want
if
to hear.
even if I cannot subscribe to, because you're a young person, I love you, you love me, or you purport to love me, you have no handwork. If I have the money and I love him, all I will do is to set him up. Men set women up, don't they?
Yeah, men set women up. Women set men up.
So why can't I set a boy up? I can.
Yeah, but that's what she just said that the man she did, but this man used the money for
Hello?
something else. Yeah, hello, yeah, Johnson, you come back
Hello?
again. Yeah, hello, Johnson.
Contribute a little based on what mommy said.
Okay.
You know what you understand when age of marriage and she doesn't marry, it looks somehow on her. Understand?
Yeah.
Based on the woman, she has something doing. Around her, maybe they want that woman to get married. Understand? And some men, this is where can go you can reach to any length. This is why now the issue of men, because some men will come in a wolf
Sheep
they
clothing.
will come with deceit. Yeah, they will come in many deceits. They will try to see some men placing themselves in a way they are not. Some of them will borrow all these their friend cars, trying to entice that woman. She gave that man a chance. Maybe the man come in a pretense, maybe telling her, maybe she there are some men, if you want to get something, they can go to any length. They can hire, tell their friends to man is coming. The friend can assist the person. He told the woman, see where I'm staying, this he wants. Understand?
Yeah.
Some men, if you want to see a woman, maybe you can borrow from your friends to make sure that you get the lady. So in this issue to that lady, maybe this man came in a wolf sheep, deceiving the woman that maybe all those things
Okay.
target.
All
That's
right.
right.
And when
Okay.
she got
Okay.
so that is what I'm trying to contribute there.
You're
Okay.
right.
So
Okay. I understand what you.
once they are, once their age of marriage, they should be careful and prayerful.
Mm. Yep.
Every person you see that come for a marriage, you just know. Wait until that
All right, Johnson. Your line is.
like a
Thank
day in
you.
Your
the
line
sight
is.
of
Yeah,
God.
your line is breaking
Your
up for
line is
us.
breaking up, cutting up. Yeah. All right. So what he was trying to say is that maybe the lady, she's frustrated and because she is not married.
Wanted marriage by all
But she
costs.
wanted
And
marriage by
she
all costs.
has the money.
And she has the money as well, so she can set up the man up.
She should set him up and forget, not using her own business to say man it for me. No,
Yeah.
give him money and
Said-
say, look, use this 1 million.
Yeah.
Go and set up yourself.
Start your own business.
You know,
Yes.
or ask him, what exactly do you want to do? And he tells you. Then you go and set it up for him and say, this is yours.
Yes. As she's put in bed, she lock her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're still on this topic. Why do some men let their wives endure hardship? We'll be rounding up in 10 minutes. Okay, so the time is all going now. It's gonna be 8, finishing up at 8:30. Understand? Like rounding up, what do you guys have to like say? What advice can you give to some of the ladies? Maybe they are in this situation. Maybe they are in a marriage or they are in a relationship where they are being maltreated or they are being, manhandled, because it's not only about suffering. It's not only about like maybe she's the breadwinner or something. There are some of them that they're getting a beating every day. The men, they will go out and come back if they want to talk to them. Where is my food? Why is my food? The food is not there. They will start beating the lady up and all that kind of thing. So all those kind of things is part of it. What can you guys like? Any advice you can just give to the kind of person?
Okay. My pastor, you are going to round up this because you people of God, you have wealth of wisdom. For me, I would suggest that patience is a virtue. If you truly love this guy, be patient with him. Keep encouraging him. And you yourself, keep also helping to ask friends and family if they have openings, job, whatever. If there are some things you can find out, take it to the man and encourage him to go. Unless if that man does not want to. If he doesn't want to, I would suggest you because we are now talking of Nigeria,
Yeah.
and probably African nations.
Nations, yeah.
Go to your family,
Uh-huh.
go to your husband's family,
Uh-huh.
go to his best friend,
Uh-huh.
go to the pastor, the church, anybody you know that he can listen to.
Yeah.
Go to that person and lay your complaints,
Uh-huh.
bare your heart. Because if you have tried on your own with your husband
Uh-huh.
to talk to him,
He's not listening.
he's not listening, he's not moving, go and see if somebody else
I help you
can
out.
help. And if your relationship with your husband gets physical, please, I would suggest leave the Bible alone, because there is nowhere in the Bible God said that a man should raise a hand on a woman. Leave the Bible alone and run the best your feet can carry you. Get out of that relationship ASAP, because when you die, you are dead. That's my contribution.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Okay. And marriage, we are in conclusion, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Rounding up,
Okay.
yes.
God made this marriage, a man and woman. God joined them in one flesh. They are one in the presence of God. And the marriage is good for the family. Let them go to church to hear the word of God. The word of God, God is the director of marriage. And the Bible, God gives a real direction how the woman and the wife will live. God blessed marriage. Marriage has a strength and it's a companionship. Two is better than one. And the marriage, the foundation is love. It's good to that marriage see that their first love will be there. Through prayers. Marriage need prayer. Marriage need the word of God for them to go to the church and hear the word of God. God will help them to correct the marriage. And Bible tells us if a man cannot take care of his family, he is worse than infidel. That's what Bible says. Bible says, telling us, if you want to eat, you have to do something.
You have to walk.
Yes, you have to work. That's what Bible says. I'm telling a man not to be lazy. Let them pick up. If your wife is industrious, praise your wife. Praising a woman, it helps to gain the heart of the woman. Let the man praise her wife, and the man will try to get something doing for the family to go on.
Okay, so like what you guys I'm just putting all the thing together. You said that if a woman is in a relationship where there is physical, the husband is physical, the husband is beating her up, that she should just drop Bible, she just forget about religion,
For me,
forget
yes.
about everything about that. She have to run.
That is me.
Because when she, once
when she's dead, she's
when
dead.
she's dead, that she's dead.
Yeah.
So and mommy was saying that the man has to find something to do.
Yeah.
You need to have a handwork.
Mhm.
You need to find something to do because you need to provide for your family.
Yeah.
Understand as well, they need to pray all the time. They need to go to church and listen to the word of God, that God is the founder of a marriage
Mhm.
and all that. So when both of them put together, put themselves in presence of God, that everything will be all right. Okay, but all of this is okay. We've pointed out different areas about relationship. We pointed out about different areas about marriage. We pointed out different areas. Okay, we pointed out that a man needs to find something to do. a man that doesn't have a job, I don't think he's supposed to be looking for a wife. He needs to find a job first.
Yep.
Find something to do. Make sure that he's comfortable a bit, even if he's not fully comfortable, but at least he can find something to
Can be
give,
able to manage
manage
yes.
himself as well. And two, then the man, if he is lucky, because it's not everybody that is lucky to get an industrious woman,
Mm.
a woman that is hardworking. Then when you have one, when you are lucky to get one that is hardworking, industrious, you need to find a way to make sure that she's okay and praise her when she's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Understand? So we put that together as well. And we pointed that some women, they have to know how to talk, especially if the man is talking to them, or maybe the man is cautioning them, or he's being harsh or talking harshly to them. They should take water and put it there.
Well,
They should just take water, put in their mouth. That what that means is that they shouldn't reply.
Yeah,
they shouldn't
yeah,
say back, or
they
they
should-
shouldn't
yes,
talk
they-
back to the man.
when the man is high,
That
they
should
be
just
low.
yeah. So they shouldn't be talk back, and if possible, they can just take water so that they will not. If you know how when you put water in your mouth, you cannot, you can't say you can't spill it, because if you spill it, it's gonna spill out.
Mhm.
Understand? So all of that all together, understand is what he's saying. So couples, like I said, couples should always support one another. That is what I want to say. Once you agree to stay in a relationship, whether you're married or you are in civil partnership, or you have somebody that you want to stay with, you say, "There, this is my person." Because even here, while we are in a Western world, some people, they live together, they are not married.
Mhm.
They can stay together. I have children. They even, some of them, they even stay longer.
It's common
More than
law.
also.
Common law marriage.
Okay, so they can stay. Okay, back in Africa, mostly you have to, like, for a home to be respectful, they believe that you have to get married.
Yeah.
That for you to have
Native land custom even.
yes,
Not just
yeah. So if a man grows to adult age, if you are not married, they will not respect you.
Yes.
They will not call you a man
Mhm.
until you get married. So all those kind of things, so that's what we're pointing out this evening. And I appreciate all that you have said, and all the people that called as well, what they said and all that. I don't know if there's any other thing you guys have to say. Did I touch everything that we said and something like that?
They will learn to pray together.
They will
The
learn
husband and wife.
yeah, they will learn to pray together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, something like that. Okay. So
A
indeed,
woman is always the support for the
Mhm.
man.
for the man,
She
Mhm.
must always support her
support the
husband.
husband. Okay. And be submissive as well to the husband.
Try not to bruise the man's ego publicly.
Okay.
If you want to do whatever with your husband, do it inside between the two of you,
Two of you, not outside.
not publicly.
Okay. All right. So rather than using a third party in your marriage,
Mhm.
instead of bringing people outside to come and,
Unless when everything else between the two of you have failed.
So
Then being in an African setup,
Mhm.
you
have
go
to
to
be.
the one person you think he will listen to.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're coming to the end of our program.
Thank
And
you,
this is
all
a
of
very
you.
long session today. And if it's the first time you come in, this is the first time you coming across nwAno, please don't forget to like this program, and don't forget to share, and also subscribe to our program, because we are live on Facebook, we are live on nwAno, on YouTube, we are live on nwAno on Twitter as well. You can join us on any of those platforms and share this program as well. And I have to say thank you guys for coming today. Thank you. Gold and CK. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, they can tell.
You're welcome.
And thank you, the audience, as well. Don't forget, we do this every Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. And I'll see you guys next week. You've got Taris.